Jays Fan First Network.
This offense is a fucking joke. Did somebody tell them that they're allowed to score runs against the Rockies? They're allowed to score runs against the worst baseball team in history last year? You're allowed. You're actually allowed to score more than one run in a game at home against this team. A 2-1 loss to the Rockies and a series loss to the Rockies is how this one finishes in extra innings. What a fucking joke. This is not on Little. Little shouldn't have even seen the 10th inning. What are we doing? Vlad, you're allowed to put a ball in the air one time. You're allowed to put one ball in the air and have a moment in the regular season. You're allowed. I promise you. God, this team just grabbed a series loss against the Colorado Rockies, who I believe, and I will be happily to be corrected, I believe they lost 116 games last year.
Unfortunately, this was my first game of baseball ever watching in my life.
Oh
I am not pleased with the way we played. We have better than this. I've seen highlights on TikTok that made me come today. And just because of TikTok, my expectations were up here. This match took it down here. We got better than this. We are the Blue Jays. Remember the name. Made it to the finals of the World Series last year. Come on, Blue Jays. I know you got better than this. We work better. Take this anger and motivation and bring it up.
We just grabbed a series loss to a team that lost over 110 games last year.
That was fucking terrible, man. That was terrible. We got to send Brandon Little where losers live in Buffalo, man. We got to send him down or DFA. I'm done with him. But the offense was a bigger problem today. We couldn't score with men on. We had opportunities. Base loaded, one out. If we get one sack fly, game's over. But no, couldn't clutch up. Blatty had a ball hard, but not good enough. Wasn't good enough today for the offense.
7 hits, all 7 were singles.
Poor Kevin Gausman, man.
Poor Kevin Gausman. He just became the first pitcher ever to have 2 starts with 10-plus strikeouts consecutively to start the season.
He's great.
And no walks.
He's great. Again, he's getting up there in age, but if you give him a 2-year deal, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. Yeah.
How do we feel about this team? I mean, now they got Chicago, which, by the way, for anybody who hasn't heard, that game tomorrow is postponed due to weather. And maybe the off day will be good for this team.
Yeah, they need the off day. They need to recoup the arms because Cody Ponce, unfortunately, sprained his ACL. You're lucky to be 4-2. They got to play better. And we got to recuperate and hopefully get some dubs in the south side. Get 2, man, at least 2 in the south side.
I know the regular season allegedly doesn't matter for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. considering what he did in the postseason. And if we get there again and he has another run, then of course all of this will be forgotten. But through 6 games, he's been pretty bad. And I know the OPS. I understand. They're all singles.
Yeah, he's Luis Ariz from the right side right now. It's bad. Hopefully in a different ballpark, outdoors in southern Chicago where the billets are flying, he's going to hit some bombs and get us some dubs and get some momentum back going into the series against the Dodgers.
Yeah. I was just going to say, you can't perform like this when you have the Dodgers in less than a week.
No, you can't, man. You can't. And I expect him, I expect them to show the heart. Like when they were down 6-2, they rallied today. They couldn't even capitalize. I expect them to play better in Chicago. I expect it.
A complete opposite performance in this series compared to the Athletics series. You guys were at the game today. It was the first school day of the season. How'd you guys feel about today's performance?
I felt really excited and it was good. I felt the momentum.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys do know we lost 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really fun time. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad you're at the age where you can still have fun in a 2-1 loss.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the Jays the rest of the season?
I think they're fucking win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna cook really hard.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna do good.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do good.
Do you guys think they're going to go back to the World Series?
Yeah!
Let's go. Can I get a let's go Blue Jays?
Let's go Blue Jays!
Yeah, come on. This team just grabbed a series loss against a team, I believe, lost over 110 games last year.
It's sad to watch our pitching staff in the bullpen fall apart like that, game after game. It's
heartbreaking. And also, where's Louis Varland? Can we get a report on that? Like, why is Tommy Nance coming in the 8th inning with the game on the line there?
Or Brandon Little in extra innings?
Yeah, exactly. The relievers don't know what they're doing right now, honestly.
And this is a complete opposite team from an offensive standpoint than the series against the Athletics. We go down and we have nothing left in the tank.
I don't know what's going on right now. Honestly, these Rockies just suck. I don't know how we lost to them. That's just
a brutal game. Like, what are we doing? Go lock in
Not our
here.
best stuff.
So Vladdy obviously has been quite underwhelming. I mean, lots of singles, lots of hits, no damage, no damage.
He needs to wake up offensively. I mean, he'll find his stride soon enough. I believe it. He's a good hitter, but right now it's, he's got to carry this team on his back. He's the team captain, and without him, it's tough to win games.
Yeah, I agree. I think David got to get him in the lab, get more launch angle on him. I can't lie. That's all I need to see from him.
He's got to work on his swing. His swing's not looking good right now. You just got to get a better, like you said, launch angle. He's got to go up more. Yeah. I mean, I think he's hitting the ball hard, but he just doesn't get there more in the air, as everyone said.
Just go lock in here, hit those balls, get them out of here, and we're good.
Luckily, we have probably the second worst team that's ever existed, and the Chicago White Sox up next. How do we feel about going to Chicago?
Let's destroy them. Let's destroy them.
Yeah, no, I think we should give our pitching staff another more warm-up until we play the Dodgers next series. Yeah. I think we get Estrada in there from Buffalo, and I think he'll play well. And I think we need to wake up the bats out there in Chicago. Yeah.
I'm just saying we got to wake up our relievers. They just got to do more. Honestly, they're doing nothing right now. Yeah. They just got to get more, get more reps in. Honestly.
Funny enough, Jeff Hoffman had a good outing today. Struck out the side.
That was the only thing. That was the only thing I was getting going. Everything else, I don't know what's going on there.
Estrada, by the way, is up. He was warming in the bullpen at the end of the game. I don't know why, if he was available, that he didn't come in for a little, but it didn't matter. You're going to score one run, you're going to lose a game.
Yeah. I agree.
A series loss to the Rockies and a 2-1 extra innings loss at that. How did you feel watching that game today?
I came here with my school, and the second they brought Little out, I knew we were done for.
Yeah.
I just knew it.
But you're also not going to win a game scoring one run.
Yeah, the hitting got to get better, but the pitching was really good. God's been amazing. He's been so consistent all year, but the hitting's also got to get better. We need Vladdy to start hitting a little bit more, get a couple home runs, but it was a good game.
We never give Gosman run support.
Never. I feel bad for the guy. Such a good pitcher, so consistent, and we should never give him any support.
Yeah. Vladdy, he's been a lot of singles in the first 6 games of the year. What do you think is his problem right now?
Honestly, I don't know. I think he's confident. He looks to be confident. He had a good outing in the World Baseball Series. So honestly, I'm not sure, but I hope he turns it up soon because we need the help. We really do need the help.
Are you worried about him?
Not really. I think he'll turn it up soon. It's only been 6 games?
Yeah.
We got 56 left to go.
Yeah.
We're good. He's good. Yeah.
How do you feel about this team the rest of the way?
This team looks good. They look good. Yeah. I heard about your Savage a couple months ago. I thought it's gonna be bad, but this team looks confident, up and down. Clement so good, always so consistent. But yeah, no, we're good. I liked it.
Where do you see us finishing in the postseason?
Well, I could see us definitely going first in our division at least.
Yeah.
I think maybe World Series. I don't know. We have to see how the rest of the season goes. But right now, we look like a pretty good contender.
We just lost a series to one of the worst teams in baseball.
Before you go into the questions, let me just do this bit. Come back, Kings! Thy names be April Fool's Day. There was no comeback by the Mighty Blue Jays, for the Mighty Blue Jays lost in extra innings today. I'm sorry, did you have a question for me?
Yeah. We just lost a series to one of the worst teams in baseball last year.
This is so unfortunate. I feel so sorry for Kevin Gosman.
Oh.
This man pitched an absolute gem. 6 innings of shutout ball. We had so much expectations for Gosman for today. I had expectations for him since last night. I saw all these school buses, and I was thinking there would have been one school bus earmarked for the Colorado Rockies after Gosman schooled their hitters, and school the hitters they did. But come on, it's a sort of, we need an equilibrium over here. Come on, Blue Jays hitters. Where was your contribution over here? I remember hearing people behind me complaining, all these singles. Yeah. Where's the doubles? Where's the home runs? I had to check the box score. Yeah. Really? Yeah. No extra base hits? None. No home runs? No placitas? Yeah. No Springer dingers? Your multiple hits from the likes of Miles Straw? on, guys. These kids deserve better. For their A's on their report cards, for their essays, for winning in their bingo games, they deserve their win. And I'm so sorry the Blue Jays disappointed all of you little ones, man. You deserve better.
How do you feel about Vladdy?
It's a slow start. I'll bring you on. It is a slow start. We're used to this before. It's only a matter of time. He's still got a season to go. We know the potential that he has. We've seen what he did in the postseason. It is only a matter of time before the power comes with his bat. Who knows if it comes at the hands of their next opponents on the south side? Who knows if it'll come at the hands of the Knight of the Round Table, Sir Anthony of Dominguez of Chicago.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Can we talk about Brendan Little, first of all? Brendan Little.
Fine.
Why is this man still on the team?
Why is this man still on the team? Why is he being pitched in extra innings? But also, why is this team putting up 1 run against the Colorado Rockies?
Because
What are we doing?
We're saving until the next round. Jays are coming hot. They're getting rested. They're gonna come next round. Boom, boom, boom.
For the White Sox.
The White Sox.
I like
Let's
the
go.
mentality.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
It's a good
You know,
mentality.
I think all the balls are very hard hit, but the thing is we can't hit long balls. We're not hitting homers as a team.
No.
We need to be going long. The thing is we have Vladdy, 500 mil, a lot of players very expensive. We're no home runs. Where are the home runs? Where are the runs? They're not there.
I'm glad somebody's bringing this up because
Where are the home runs?
everybody seems to think, including Sportsnet, with that graphic yesterday during the broadcast, that this team just won 94 games last year because they were dunking singles and small ball.
Where are the home runs?
The second half, we were one of the best teams that hit home runs, and in the postseason, we literally hit the most home runs.
They were off to a fucking slow start last season, and look what happened. So you just give them some time. At least we're not the fucking Leafs, bro. Okay? At least we're not the Leafs.
They need to improve their runners in scoring position. Right now, it's terrible, man. That's all.
Yeah.
If you can't score guys on, you're not clutch. That's what a team is made of.
How do you guys feel about this team rest of the way?
We're going to go back to the World Series, and we're going to fucking win it. It's time. It's Jay's time. It's Jay's city.
No, but you know what they
We're
need to
winning
do? Improve this fucking bullpen, because this bullpen is atrocious, and I can't keep watching this. Like they dead ass blow every single game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's been a problem for years now.
Yeah.
Like years. It's fucked.
The
I
fact
can't.
that the starters are so good, and then they just go to the bullpen, and you imagine calling the bullpen, wow, get Brendan Little up.
Yeah, in the 10th inning of a tied game.
Wow, just
Where's
wow.
Edwin Diaz? He's supposed to be a Blue Jay.
Yeah.
Bring us Edwin Diaz right now. Free
It's unbelievable,
agency.
unbelievable.
Edwin Diaz will be coming to Toronto next week, just for the other team.
Hopefully we hit off of him a lot and we win, because how are you going to 1-2 against the Rockies? That's atrocious,
Yeah.
man.
That's
Worst team in
atrocious.
baseball.
Yeah, worst team in baseball. Thanks, boys. How'd you guys feel watching the game today? Horrible, yeah, horrible.
What's wrong with being horrible?
It was a 2-1 loss. They were one of the worst teams in baseball last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I know. This is not the team that we saw in the World Series.
And I'm not going to say what everybody's thinking here about number 54, but I do feel bad for him. Maybe not necessarily his fault today, but
Yeah, not his fault.
I don't know. I mean,
Not his fault at all.
It's not necessarily his fault today, but he's at the end of the rope. You know, the fans in here Monday booing him. Something's got to give, because you know how it is with the Toronto fans. Once they want you gone, they want you gone. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
So it was a good game today, though. I mean, you know, you lose to the Rockies. Like,
Not a good game,
of all
man.
teams
We
you
had
lose
7
to.
singles.
They can't even get Gosman run support. I say it all the time. You got to get him run support. The guy has 21 strikeouts through 2 games, and 1 run home opener, 1 run today for him. Like, I don't know what else they got to do.
Yeah.
Maybe they got to get me in there, pitch a couple innings, right? I'm always got the arm warmed up, you know?
Kyle Freeland can't touch 94 with his fastball. This lineup on paper was already going to struggle against lefties. You can't struggle against Kyle Freeland.
I know, that was just embarrassing. That was 101 embarrassment today. Like, 2 of 3 you lose, 2 of 3 to the Rockies, of all freaking teams. And then you got the White Sox for 3 games next on the road. So, you know, I know tomorrow got postponed because of rain. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday down in Chicago. got to come home with the sweep because you got a tough after this. You got a tough schedule. You know, you got the Dodgers. You got some tough teams coming in here. Minnesota's looked good this year. So, you know, you can't really underestimate the teams you got coming up. Like, as my buddy said, these 3 opening, teams, probably easy. Like, realistically, you should have won 7-2, 8-1. That's still possible. You win the next 3, you're 7-2 after 9. That would be ideal because you got the Yankees, 4-1. Red Sox haven't been off to a good start. So, luckily, the rest of the AL East sucks so far. But, these are the games you look back on at the end of the year. You say, you know what, we lost 2 to the Rockies. We might be 2 games out of the playoffs come October. And these are the games you look at and you say, we should have won these 2. Exactly. So I know it's early, but every win matters. Every win and loss matters no matter when in the season.
Yeah, this team knows that better than anybody else. I want to make this a bigger point because Sportsnet did put up a graphic yesterday of all the great stats that we have, either from last year or this year. The point of it was completely missed. Home runs were not listed on the graphic. In the second half last year, we were one of the best teams at hitting home runs. In the postseason, we literally led the entire postseason in home runs. Singles in small ball does not win you 94 games and gets you to the postseason and a World Series run. It doesn't happen. So I want people to start focusing on the things that actually matter. This team needs to hit home runs, and they didn't do it. And that's why you lose 2 of 3 to the Rockies. Go to Chicago, put up 3 wins, just like Big Red said. 7-2 is more than acceptable. You got the Dodgers coming to your building next week. It cannot be a rendition of Game 6 and 7 of the World Series last year.
This is Fan First Network.